Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm actually getting back to working on the old CR-Yeeter. I've been kind of dormant on working on it here in the last little bit, but I've just been trying to accumulate all the parts to do the case swap as well as obtaining the time to be able to do it. So I've actually got most of the parts to do the case swap. I've just been very limited on time and I don't want to occupy my lift here in my shop working on a project of my own, where right now the kind of my lift is my livelihood. I'm using it to make money, working on other people's cars, and you know, if my CRV is sitting here not necessarily making money. So I kind of just got to a point today, I was like, you know, I just need to take a break and work on something of my own to kind of relax and just chill out for a minute. So I've started working on I brought my K24a2 over from my storage, and I've dug out the all-wheel drive transmission, got my RBC intake manifold and some other stuff. So let's check it out. All right, so as I said, this is a 07 or 08 K24a2. I don't exactly remember which one. So I put an RBC intake manifold on here. I've also put on the K20Z3 water pump setup. And so now I have an oil cooler, and I've got the water pump and all this stuff from the K20Z3. Got the CRV post mount on here, the PPA post mount. Let's see what else I got on here. So I also put on a competition twin disc clutch. This is an actual leftover from the Green Dragon. So on the Green Dragon, my all-wheel drive car, I had a twin disc in it. It was actually this twin disc right here, and I smoked the clutches in it. I mean, they were just terrible. Now, this clutch was in another engine that I bought and I put into the Dragon, and it was holding front wheel drive, but once I put the all-wheel drive on it, it just obliterated the clutches. So I put it to the side and ordered a triple disc clutch from competition and put that on there, and the triple disc did perfect on the all-wheel drive Civic. But I kept the twin disc with hopes of using it one day maybe. So here we are. I bought some new clutch disc for it at greatly reduced price compared to buying a whole new twin disc. I plan on doing pretty much stock drivetrain, just having fun with it. Yes, I could have gotten away with a cheaper clutch, something that's less grabby, but I do plan to boost this in the future, and that will be plenty of clutch for whatever I put on this thing. So right now, it does have a competition twin disc clutch. It does have brand new clutch disc in there, and we have our all-wheel drive K-Series transmission right here. Got the old torque converter from the motor, just some odd and end stuff around here that I've taken off of it. That was part of the intake manifold, the air compressor. I would like to put air conditioning back on the CRV, but I think this compressor is bad. That's the original water pump housing and stuff from this motor. That's another Z3 water pump setup I have. It's a S2000 oil cooler, and the power steering pump that came off of this motor. We are going to keep power steering also, just haven't put that back on it. But right now, what I'm going to try to do is go ahead and get this transmission stabbed onto here. All right, so I got the transmission bolted on now. Still got to put the slave cylinder on it and some other little stuff. I may see if I have some other brackets that aren't rusty and whatnot, but I mean, at the end of the day, that really doesn't affect the performance of it. I do have to get another detent ball for one of these because I misplaced one for another transmission that I was working on, so I just stole one out of mine to be able to get the other one back together and go on. So anyways, transmission is bolted on, making some good progress, and definitely feels good to work on a little bit of my own stuff, even if it's just for a few minutes. All right, so it's the next day and I'm out here in the shop. I've been out here all day, and I got a little more progress made on the K24, and we also got the CR-Yeeter in here in the shop. So let me show you what all I've got done to the K24, and then we'll update you on the CR-Yeeter. All right, so on the K24, last night I finished up putting the transmission on the intake manifold. I've got the K20Z3 water pump stuff set up. I talked about all that stuff already. Went ahead and put the Golden Eagle fuel rail on here that Cody had gifted me a while back, and then just got some stock injectors in here right now because we're leaving it NA. That'll change eventually. I have a set of injectors here that I also got from Cody. Put the power steering pump on here, and I just got a reservoir. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that just yet as far as the reservoir setup, but we are keeping power steering and we are keeping AC. Also, I put this K24a2 the CRV thermostat, water neck, whatever, right here. So we got that on there. And so we got that on here because we need that to where it positions it properly. Also installed the PLM throttle body adapter. I do sell these on my website. If you're interested in one of these, check the link in the description. Up here, we do have a K-tuned map block off because the map sensor will be on the throttle body. PLM does sell these also, and if you want one of those, check the link in the description, and then I'll hook you up with the PLM version of this. They do work well. I've used the PLM version. I actually thought I had a PLM version for this, but it turned out it's K-tuned. Anyway, got that on there, and then yeah, that's pretty much an update where we're at with the engine currently. So on the old CR-Yeeter, me and Josh over here, we started pulling it apart. I've already got the drive shaft out, the exhaust out. Most everything in here is disconnected already. We've got to take the subframe out. So right now it's just the T-bracket holding it on and the two side mounts. So it's not really a whole lot left in here holding this swap in. And we're gonna go ahead and drop this subframe out and see if we can get the DC Integra subframe bolted up. Well, we were lifting it out, and the jack stand kind of shifted on us. It was under the exhaust and kind of fell down. So it's flexing, yeah. Oh well. Got the subframe out, engine out. Need to figure out how I'm going to delete this ABS though. All right, so we got the engine and transmission down, got them separated. So now I got to get this transmission cleaned up and get ready to put in our EG coupe. And we got to work on getting subframe and whatnot back in this thing. But I'm going to call it a day and wrap up this video. Thanks for stopping by the channel, and hopefully we'll be getting some more stuff done here pretty soon on this old CR-Yeeter. I at least got to put the subframe and stuff back in so I can get off the lift, because I don't want to leave it on the lift, tying up my lift, because again, the lift is what's making my money right now. So this is the Friday, so hopefully by the first of next week I can at least have the subframe on it and get it to where I can move it out of the shop and be able to put something else in here. It does feel good to be able to work on a little bit of my own stuff and get a little bit of something done. Now, I ain't trying to finish it this weekend, but if I could at least get the subframe in, get to where it's able to be rolled around again, that'd be fantastic. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so that you get notified each and every time I upload a video on the old CR-Yeeter or the Green Goblin. So see you next time. Peace.